You've got this export ban on Iran the U.S. put into place. You got a trade war going on, and yet gasoline prices have come down. But how long can that extra inventory we seem to have really last?
Brian, I think we still have a few more days left, perhaps another week or so. We could continue to see prices perhaps move nationally down below the 283 it finds itself at this morning, according to our live ticking average here at GasBuddy, down to about 279. I don't see any upside momentum just yet. But of course, if you call it really the tussle between the two trade giants, China and the United States, continues to dog investors and traders. That seems to be the elephant in the room as far as most are concerned. And for that reason, it really doesn't matter with the equities markets or the energy markets. They're really at a point where, of course, the fundamentals are sort of put to the side in favor of real concerns down the road about the future of trade globally. And so for that reason, I don't see prices firming up anytime soon. We may very well go into July before we start to see a bit of a rebound, but that really depends on the headline news.
But why is it so hard to predict? I mean, it usually, like gasoline is a commodity, right? You have this much, you need that much, and then people figure it out. Why is it so difficult this time?
Epic tug of war between the two factors. The geopolitical one, you mentioned it, sanctions on Iran, Venezuela's inability to produce oil, concerns in Libya, high demand on the one side, which should see prices move up, especially this time of year when traditionally there is an increase in the demand for both gasoline and petroleum products. And on the other hand, of course, the down news, the real concern, the fear, the panic, the jitters about the reality that this could be a much longer trade war than anyone had anticipated. And that, of course, moves to impose tariffs and retaliatory measures are likely to lead to, certainly a downdraft in terms of demand over the longer period. OPEC's already signaling, of course, that it feels the world will be balanced as far as crude oil supplies by the second quarter of 2019, or second half of 2019, I should say. And so for that reason, I don't think there's a lot of people out there betting that prices are going to go up anytime soon or pushing back to $80 or $90 oil. I think right now it may be a bit of a sweet spot, very volatile for traders, but great news for consumers.